All right, testing, testing. I think we are live. Um, all right, we are back again. Another day, another study session for the Sec Plus, the 601. But a lot of the topic is also in the 701, so they kind of go hand in hand. Uh, but today we're just focusing on Quizlet, and we are with our muted friend again, but I think today you can hear him.
Hopefully,
So
you guys can hear me.
yeah. Um, so today we're just going through some Quizlet questions. Um, we're doing like half of a test that was available on Quizlet. I think there were 116 questions, and now we're going to do 58 tonight, or as much as we can. Uh, and we'll just go. Uh, I do one, you do one.
Yep,
Sound good?
for me.
All right, an IT manager is estimating the mobile device budget for the upcoming year over the last 5 years. The number of devices that were replaced due to loss, damage, or theft steadily increased by 10%. Okay, which of the following would best describe the estimated numbers of devices to be replaced next year? Sounds like an ALE question.
Loss
Annualized
expectancy.
loss expectancy. And I say that because this is more of a so when I say theft, right? We can immediately or loss damage. Right, we can immediately tie that into something was lost and some calculations need to be made. And they also put for the year. So annual loss expectancy is the answer.
Are we able to see these answers as we go, or does it not tell us?
Uh, I could I could pull them up on my other screen here. How about I just pull them up on the other screen? I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Second question. A tax organization is working on a solution to validate the online submission of documents. The solution should be earned on a portable USB device that should be inserted on any computer that is transmitting a transaction securely. Which of the following is the best certificate for these requirements? Um, the grammar of this questions threw me off, but I might go with user certificate on this.
So the correct answer here is root certificate.
Root, okay.
Yeah, and as for the reason is uh, they want to validate the online submission of documents. And so I would assume they want to know who the document creator is.
Yeah,
So the top root cert would make sense here. But what else will stump me? This is a tricky question.
yeah.
Correct answer is a root certificate. A company recently experienced a significant data loss with their proprietary information. When proprietary information was leaked to a competitor, the company took special precautions by using proper labels. However, email filter logs do not have any records of the incident. An investigation confirmed the corporate network was not breached, but documents were downloaded from an employee's COP tablet. and passed to the competitor via cloud storage. Which of the following is the best remediation for this data leak? Well, I think this would be a data loss prevention question, but that's my answer here. Let's double check. That's the correct. Uh, yep. So the correct answer is DLP or data loss prevention.
Yeah, yeah. That last, the CASB could probably throw somebody off because they mentioned cloud at the end there, uploaded via the cloud storage.
Right.
I almost went for that, but yeah, DLP makes sense.
From this specific comment here, but the documents were downloaded from an employee's tablet, right?
Yep.
Indicates that this was like an insider threat. They
Mhm.
got the documents and then they threw it on. They downloaded it from a tablet and then uploaded it to a competitor, which then was uploaded like via Google Cloud or iCloud or OneDrive, right? Because it was passed to the competitor via cloud storage, right? So that'd be like
Yep.
OneDrive, iCloud, or Google Drive.
Yep.
So the reason why I didn't answer this one was because it didn't state that there were any necessities uh, to use cloud here. It
Yep.
just said it passed it on via cloud.
Via cloud. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, down here also says best remediation to prevent this data leak or a data leak.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
DLP. Yep.
yeah,
All right. The Chief Information Security Officer (CISO) requested a report on potential areas of improvement following a security incident. Which of the following incident response processes is the CISO requesting? Um, Not a tabletop. It's not really a preparation because it's after the fact. Not really talking about mitigation. I might go with lessons learned.
Okay, let's see. Yes, the correct answer is lessons learned. Good job. You want to go over how you answer the question?
Uh, yeah. Project process of elimination. Tabletop exercise. It's probably like a group of folks kind of going over situations that could possibly happen without actually doing it physically. Preparation isn't really an option because this isn't anything before the security incident. Um, and mitigation could probably be, I'd assume, is like during when the incident's occurring, how to mitigate loss, etc. And the fact that you're talking about how to improve in the future just makes sense. It's a lessons learned
I
process.
gotcha. All right, cool. Which of the following best reduces the security risks introduced when running systems that have expired vendor support and lack an immediate replacement? So these best questions always kind of stump me, but let's
Yeah,
see.
which is falling best reduces the security risks. Use when systems that have expired.
Um,
Second one looks like
yeah,
a good. Yeah.
implement security orchestration, automation, and response
Yep.
with custom playbooks, increase frequency of vulnerability scans, improper implement proper network access restrictions. Well, I mean, we're not automating anything. Uh, running systems that have expired. I mean, I could debate that this one could be a correct answer, but just based on the fact that they use the term here, that's my way of guessing. So let's see if
Mhm.
it's that one, the one with "soar" in it.
Yeah.
Black and immediate. Okay, this one we're both wrong. So it's not that one. It's not that one. It's the last one. Implement proper network access restrictions, which makes
Huh.
sense because we're not talking about automating anything. We're not talking, and then
Yeah.
just increasing the scans could potentially help, but doesn't best reduce it. But actually restricting something does, right?
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep.
All right.
All right. Question 6. While reviewing an alert that shows a malicious request on one web application, a cybersecurity analyst is alerted to a subsequent token reuse moments later on a different service using the same single sign-on method. Which of the following would best detect a malicious actor? Uh, I might go with the third option, disabling session tokens for
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll let you know.
let's see. Yeah, I'm reading that as like disabling a session token for all sites. Maybe each site should have its own token. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the third option C.
Okay. So the
Guess
correct
on this
option here is the first one, utilizing correlation engines.
one. Okay.
And I think it's the case because um I don't know we could
While
probably.
reviewing an alert that shows a malicious request on
Oh my
one web
goodness.
application, a cybersecurity analyst is alerted.
While reviewing an
Okay.
alert that shows a malicious
While
request on one web
reviewing an
application,
alert that
a
shows a
cybersecurity analyst
malicious
is alerted.
request on one web
All
application, a cybersecurity analyst is alerted to a subset.
all right. Sorry, just all of my read aloud systems just went off at the same time. Let's copy this into a browser and subsequently paste it in here. Uh, so the answer. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, let's take this. This might be helpful. So for this question, you got an actual explanation for this guy. See the response there? Yo.
Oh, were we on the question? Is it 8 or 6?
These were so. This is the actual question bank, but I
Hmm.
found this little thing that I guess goes over to this question.
Ah,
So it's the same
okay.
question but with an actual explanation.
Yeah, the initial compromise was malicious. Request later on was created. The question does not specify what type of service. Deploying a WAF, detect the attacker, but only on that server.
Yeah, so it's kind of explaining the other ones, but essentially explaining why it's A. Right, so this like explains the question, and these are like explanations of the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The only I could think of explanation for why it's sim is because yeah, it's duly just due to the definition of it. Um, Event management. I think that's what it is. Security information event management. Um, that also has to do with I guess preventing attacks and alerting, etc.
Okay, no worries. Let's do the next one. A technician enables full disk encryption on a laptop that will be taken on a business trip. huge typo there, but okay. Which of the following does this process best? Uh, this process. Which of the following does this process best protect? Uh, Full disk encryption. Uh, well, data at rest. Storage device.
Yeah, because yeah, storage device, yeah, data at rest.
Let's see if that one is right. A technician. Yes, the correct answer is data at rest. Let's see if we can find an explanation for this one. So this one's also in one of those good questions. I wonder if it's in here. Uh, oh, there was a typo. So let's see if this works. Okay, it's not there. That's fine. I can probably
Uh,
find the specific question somewhere else. All right, next one.
which of the following describes the continuous delivery software development methodology? That will be agile.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
Continuous. Let's see. Continuous. I can type. Uh, oh, weird. That one's not showing up on the. Oh, it's I have to show the entire Q bank. My bad. All right. Oh, it's saying that the answer is waterfall. I wonder if that's the actual correct answer. Let's see. I'm gonna argue that it's actually agile. I agree with you.
keyword continuous.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think this the answer is waterfall here. I think the answer is agile.
Yep.
And finding this specific question online seems to escape me. But another one of these Q banks say it's waterfall, which is
Sound right. Yeah.
that doesn't sound right. All right, let's move on. A company is implementing a data loss prevention solution on the file server. The file server has personal identifiable information, financial information, and health information stored on it, depending on what type of data that it is hosted on. The file server, the company wants different DLP rules assigned to the data. Which of the following should the company do to help accomplish this goal? Classify the data. Go with that one.
Depending on what type of data is hosted on the file server, company wants different following. Yeah, that makes sense. Classify the data first and then go from there.
Yep,
I
the
want
correct
DLP.
answer is classify the data. All right, 10.
Data exfiltration analysis indicates that an attacker managed to download system configuration notes from a web server. The web server logs have been deleted, but analysts have determined that the system configuration notes were stored in the database administrator's folder on the web server. Which of the following attacks explains what occurred? Uh, Not CASB. No mention of passing the hash. Um, this might actually be I'm gonna go with privilege escalations due to it mentioning a database administrator's folder. Um, the fact that the attacker was able to get up there and access the directories. I'm going with the first option, my guess.
Hmm. Saying the correct answer is pash the hash for this one.
It's saying this is patch the hash?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's validate this one. Yeah, it is saying that, well, the funny thing is that there's another version of this test that says it is privileged escalation and pass the hash. So both this one and this one are correct. That's silly.
Do they explain why it's either of those?
Good question. It does not. But let me see here. I don't. I'm starting to dislike this Q bank here. I am actually gonna go and see if there's another Q bank. But let's keep doing questions until that's done. Which of the following organizations sets framework and controls for optimal security configuration on the systems? Sets framework controls for optimal security and configuration on systems. This is an ISO question.
It's gonna
Optimal. Yeah, the correct answer is ISO, or the actual, uh, the actual um, meaning of the ISO, the International Organization for Standardization. And I think this one is it's a 27001 it's referring to.
A help desk technician receives a phone call from someone claiming to be part of the organization's security modem response team. The caller asks the technician to verify the network's internal firewall IP address. Which of the following is the technician's best course of action? The hash of the installation file? No. Request the caller send an email for identity verification. Provide the requested information via IT examines and documents how well the team responds. Very interesting set of options here. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, welcome to Quizlet, man. I don't like the options here either.
Yeah, I might just go with the second one.
Okay, let's
Yeah, just
see.
some sort of just like verifying the caller. Verify the identity of the caller.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Which of the following is assured when a user signs an email using a private key? Non-repudiation. Repudiation.
Okay.
let's see if I can find that question. Yeah, correct answer is non-repudiation.
All right. A large bank with two geographically dispersed data centers is concerned about major power disruptions at both locations. Every day, each location experiences very brief outages that last for a few seconds. However, during the summer, a high risk of intentional blackouts that last up to an hour exists, particularly at one of the locations near an industrial shelter. Which of the following is the best solution to reduce the risk of data loss? Well, I mean, the first sentence is talking about they're concerned about power disruptions, um, and at the end they're asking about reduce the risk of data. Not tabletop, not low far. Um, it's between dual supply and backups for me. I might just go with dual supply on this, although it wouldn't surprise if the third one's the answer.
Correct answer here is daily backups.
Okay, yep, okay, yep. So that first sentence really threw me off.
Yeah,
Yep, I get it. I mean, yeah, which is following, yep, data loss. Yep, data backups. That makes sense.
kind of want to see if this one's a little better. You can tell me. Okay, so this is like a sim question, but we can move on to part two. Zoom in here. Looks like it just has the answer right straight up right away. So we gotta like
Careful,
not
everything's
go too
slow.
far.
Yeah,
Answer. Yeah, I don't like that either.
so put it right there. Jeez, that is a long question. Holy crap!
Yeah, it really is. Um, yeah, these seem to be too great.
Go back to what was the answer for that one?
Daily backups.
Oh, I meant which had the other screen.
Oh, this third one,
Yeah.
AD.
Hey, that's what I guessed. Interesting.
It was really hard to like get it right. Like this one that has a some text problem. Uh, Yeah, just give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna find a better question bank, and then we can go from there. We can just probably go over measures again, if that works.
Yeah. Um, this one this one sounds like it's the third one, MDM.
Uh, Organization would like to issue phones, permanent devices, so phones do need to be issued. The typos are crazy.
I know.
Let's see. I should have probably went over these before starting. Correct answer here is
Wait, continuation. Yep.
containerization. Yeah.
The reason is um yeah, they don't want to be used outside of yep, organization. Yep. Used for personal purposes. Gotta split them. Oh, this one definitely sounds like a hoax.
Said hooks. Yeah, you got it. Hooks.
This seems really confusing. Um, cloud-based services are not adequately protected from advanced threats and malware. Data breach can occur especially with lack of detective and preventative control, which the following should be implemented to best address the CISO's concern. Shoot. Best guess would be encryption.
Yep, encryption.
Cities are participating in the collaborative research project need to share computer and storage resources, which are the following cloud deployment strategies would best meet this need. Definitely not mitigation, not SaaS. This is a community. I'm gonna go with community.
Yes, community is the right answer here.
Which of the following describes the exploitation of an interactive process to gain access to restricted areas? I'm going to guess privilege escalation. I think, yeah, I'm gonna guess second one on this one.
Yeah, privilege escalation is the correct answer here because you're trying to gain access to something that you shouldn't have access to,
Yeah,
right?
environment developed and tested. Deploy for deployed and operations status. Patches which is prior to being put in. What do you mean? Is this?
An organization maintains several environments in which patches are developed and tested before deployed to an operation status. Which of the following is the environment in which the patching will be deployed just prior to being put into an operational state? A
Transit gateway?
transit gateway.
Yep.
Oh, I blanked out on this one. It's development.
Is it development?
Yeah, it's development because before you throw it into anything that's like staging before production, it goes into like integration, right? And then there's
Yep.
staging and then there's production. So this would make sense before it's fully operational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, kind of. It seems super obvious. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I I forget what CVSS means, but I'm gonna go with sim on this. Just due to the logging factor.
Security analyst needs to be able to search and correlate logs from multiple sources in a single tool. Which of the following would best allow a security analyst to have this ability? You said which one?
Sim.
Sim, I would agree. Yeah, correct answer is sim. It's sim because a sim is a event manager. Event managers allow you to search and correlate logs from multiple sources, and it's in a single tool, right?
Yep.
And all encompassing,
Wait, what
uh,
did you just say? A sim lets you something correlate logs? Say before that.
yeah, something, something.
You said
Um,
view. Sorry, I forgot.
well, it was just this section: search and correlate logs
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
from multiple sources in a single tool. So
Yep.
CVSS is the risk scoring system for
Oh, okay.
CVEs.
Yep.
Right, so like how you rate how big a risk is. Is it 10? Is it 1, 5? Right.
Yep. Yep.
Data loss prevention and cloud access security broker,
Yep.
security information, event management. Uh, Question 52 just doesn't have a question. You want to answer this one?
Let's just go. C and D. What?
All right, you got it
Alright.
right. You said D. The right answer is D.
Is it D? Oh my god. A security analyst wants to fingerprint the web server, which is phone tools. Will the security analyst most likely use to accomplish this task? A security analyst wants to finger point?
Fingerprint.
He wants to fingerprint a web server. Um, or he wants a finger. Gosh, this is. I'm gonna go with the last one and map whatever that is. Because I'm understanding is he wants a finger point of a web
Finger
server,
fingerprint a web server basically create uh, uh,
like a layout or something, or a structure.
yeah, I would assume like the path that the web server took.
Oh, okay.
But again, it could be very poorly written. So, which of the following tools will the security analyst most likely use to accomplish this task? Um,
What are they saying for the answer?
fingerprinting a web server is curl. Nmap is a port scan.
That is true.
Dig,
Shoot. Yeah.
dig. Uh, I always forgot what dig did, even though I used it. Say domain information grouper. So dig is for querying DNS systems or
Okay.
domain name system, and then ping is to check the path between two machines.
Yep.
Curl is to, I guess, get the fingerprint of a web server, but could have been worded a lot better.
Oh, yeah, a lot of these questions could have been. Okay, an organization implemented a process that compares the settings currently configured on systems against secure configuration guidelines in order to identify any gaps. Which of the app as the organization implemented? Go on to the fact that they want to identify something. Um, I'm gonna go with preventative control type.
An argument within a process that compares the settings currently configured on a system against secure configuration guidelines in order to identify any gaps. Okay, which of the following control
Between
type
detective
does
and preventative, I guess
sounds like preventative to me. Yeah, they're comparing settings currently configured with on the system against secure configuration guidelines, right? So they're trying to prevent a problem from occurring. That's my get. That's my poorly educated, somewhat educated guess,
yeah.
right?
What are they saying? What's the answer bank saying?
Preventative is the correct answer.
There we go. Security analyst is working on a project to implement a solution that monitors network communications and provides alerts when abnormal behavior is detected. Which of the following security analyst most likely implementing? Um, that sounds like a sim to me. Monitoring network communications, like logging and such, and providing alerts when abnormal behavior is detected.
Yeah,
Secure
I agree.
information event management. Yeah,
Um,
that's definitely not. It's not DNS poisoning or threat hunting. Not really talking about checking for any vulnerabilities.
I'm highly confident in your answer.
All right.
Security analyst is working on a project. Well, let's read this. A security analyst is working on a project to implement a solution that monitors network communication, and provides alerts when abnormal behavior is detected. Yeah, this is definitely I think the correct answer here would be SEM. It is saying threat hunting is the answer, but I think
Seriously?
it's poorly worded. Uh, mm, okay, I think I got my book. I don't know why it took me so long to find it, but I think I finally have something that we could use that isn't trash. Mhm. Do you have an answer for this one?
I really don't. Might go with the third one. Low efficacy. I don't. Um. So hold on. The parks want to advise customers while prefer customers' convenience over security for this reason. Which of the following features should the security team prioritize first? I don't know. Hoaxes. I don't. This is. I don't know.
All right, no worries. Let's move on from this. I have not seen this question in the test, so I'm gonna call that one a bad question.
I'm gonna go with multi-factor authentication on this one.
MFA, technologies. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, MFA is the correct answer.
Um, they're talking about like file integrity. Which kind of makes is pointing me towards the first option. Check the hash. Um, but verifying the code signing certificate. Oof, I'm stuck between those first two. I'm gonna go with the first option.
Check the hash. You're right.
See, but the second one was kind of getting me. I mean, is that making sense to you? I'm not sure what that. Not really sure what code signing certificate means, but I don't know why it came off as a
This would usually
possible.
this would usually be like for web apps
Oh, okay.
or websites. Hashes are
Oh,
for
yep.
files.
Yep.
Yeah.
An attacker was eavesdropping on a user who was shopping online. The attacker was able to spoof the IP address associated with the shopping site. Later, the user receives an email credit card statement with unusual purchase which the following took place. Oh, I don't know why I kind of sat on this one for a bit. I'm gonna go with domain hijacking because he was eavesdrop. I mean, he might have been. Well, see, oh man, I don't know if I was about to say eavesdropping or shoulder surfing. Like if he saw what site he was shopping on. Um, He was able to spoof the IP address associated with the shopping site. Yeah, I'm gonna go domain hijacking just due to that spoofing the address of the site.
An attacker was eavesdropping on a user who was shopping online. The attacker was able to spoof the IP address associated with the shopping site. Later, the user received an email with the credit card statement with unusual purchases. Which of the following attacks took place? I'm going with on path. There's
Yeah,
there was
yeah, that was my first
kind of like a man in the middle.
man in the middle. Yeah,
Hence the you're eavesdropping.
yeah, shoot, yeah. Let's find out. Yeah, what's the answer on this one?
Answer is on path.
Yep. Okay. An engineer wants to inspect traffic to a cluster of web services in a cloud environment. Which of the following solutions? I'm gonna go with CASB.
A cluster of web servers in a cloud environment. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right to me. Let's see. Engineer wants to inspect traffic. Oh. All right, hold on, someone. You have to reread. Have to reread this.
Uh, wants to inspect traffic to a cluster web services of servers. See, WPS is
Eh,
for Wi-Fi. VDI is cluster. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with VDI. So that doesn't quite really sound like.
Okay, so the correct answer here is a WAF,
Oh, okay,
a web application firewall.
okay.
So name kind of gives it away, right? Inspect the
Mm,
traffic of web servers,
yep.
right? The cloud environment, that's like they're trying to trick you there.
Yeah.
Uh, the security broker, while it is a cloud thing, it's mainly used for securing a cloud based system,
Yep.
right? It's like it gives you policies, it gives you different things, it gives you like data loss prevention in a cloud environment, right?
Yep.
So it's more about protecting the environment rather than, in this case, inspecting traffic.
Yeah. It's by traffic. So WAF is you said about what web application firewall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God. Okay.
All
Here
right.
we go again.
Let's go. This one's easy.
Sh- Should say D on this one again.
Uh,
Mm.
the correct answer is C. You got it wrong, man.
Of course.
All right, let's move on.
No, no. Think about it. I said D is in the last one. um, which is following control types is focused primarily.
That's what you meant.
No. Actually, I actually did
Okay.
say D. Which of the following control types is focused primarily on reducing risk before an incident occurs? Preventative.
Yeah. Which of the following control? Well, hold on. Which of the following control types? It's focused on primarily reducing the risk. Hold on.
Oh, um, uh, shit, is that mitigation?
Correct answer here is corrective.
What?
Mitigation is once you see the
Oh
incidents,
yeah,
right?
make it less. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to figure out why the heck would it be corrective.
because you're reducing the risk rather than like completely blocking it, right?
Okay.
Preventative would be like the stopping this from completely happening, right?
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That threw me off. SOC for a large MSSPs mean to discuss the lessons learned from a recent incident that took much too long to resolve. This type of incident has become more common in recent weeks since consuming large amounts of the analysis time due to manual tasks being performed. Which of the following solutions does SOC best consider to best improve its response time? I might go with the last one just due to the fact that that they mentioned that like the analyst times are being wasted because they have to manually do tasks, and implementing a SOAR could kind of automate some of these things once it, like detects certain certain anomalies.
Okay. Let's see.
Smarter than to put sim in the same question. That could really
Uh, the correct answer is the last one.
okay. Adaptable on-premise security solutions were migrated to the cloud. Incidents response time increased and also spending. Okay, this one could actually be the cloud act the third one CSB.
Redemption.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, because you went from on-premise to the cloud. Of course, they're not gonna. Yeah, I'm going third one. I'm gonna lock that in.
Dun-dun-dun. What was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, hey, oh no, at 50-50. I wish I could do that. Use my lifelines.
Right. Correct answer, yeah, is C, ASB.
Okay. Security policy states that common words should not be used as passwords. A security auditor was able to perform a dictionary attack against corporate credentials, which of the following controls was being violated. Uh, Password complexity. That's a funny question. Why have to word it like that? Yeah, I'm going password
S-
complexity. Dictionary
The
attack, common words.
Okay, security policy states that the be common word should not be used in a password. Okay, security auditor was able to perform a dictionary attack against corporate credentials. Which of the following controls has been violated? I said password complexity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. There's this question. I think there's multiple answers here.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's a little. That's a weird question.
I kind of yeah. What was the answer? Was it password complexity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which of the following are common VoIP associated vulnerabilities? Um, spam and vishing.
Yeah. Voice over IP or Internet Protocol. correct. You're correct.
Following components can be used to consolidate and forward inbound internet traffic to multiple cloud environments through a single firewall. This one would be a transit gateway. Um, just, yeah, just kind of using the question to answer. This gateway firewall.
Oops. Just gonna download this guy real quick. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep, I'm going with I think that was the first one. Transit gateway.
All right, let's see. Yeah, you're right. So we also have this big SISO one textbook that I think we could probably use to kind of hit each of the chapter review questions. This is a little nicer because there are actually questions from a textbook, right?
Yep.
Uh, yeah, let's 37. Let's stop there. Let's do some of these.
Yeah.
Company company proprietary data is discovered on a public social media post by the CEO. Okay, this is something you would see in I think the Sec Plus. I think this is a valid question. A significant number of similar emails were discovered to have been sent to employees, which included links to malicious sites. Some employees report that they had received similar messages to their personal email accounts. Which improvement should the company implement to address this? Uh, Block the use of the personal email, and
The last one, prohibit access to social network.
yeah,
B
probably.
and F.
I would go and B and F as the answer here. And gonna check the answer on my other screen here. Yep, the correct answer here is B and F. Let's duplicate this tab. So we have let's go to the bookmark here so you can see it as well. Go to the appendix, get a question one. There you go. There's the explanation. So you got it right, B and F. And then there's an actual explanation there.
Yeah.
All right, next one. You
Which
got
of the
this.
following is an indicator that a message is a hoax? Select three. Jeez. I'm gonna go with I don't like that B and C are pretty much the same thing.
Well, grammar isn't spelling, right?
Yeah. So I'll say B is one of them. I'll go with D. Shoot, and F. I go with BDF.
BDF.
Um,
Okay.
hold on. No, but it's definitely got a. Yeah, I'm just stick with BDF. I feel like G's a good one too. Um,
Yeah, F is a good one. Well, Trusted authority. Well, trusted authority. Maybe not authority. I think A is a good one. Lacks a digital signature to verify the origin. Right.
True.
Lacks correct spelling. Usually they're foreign people. Uh, but that might not be the case for a hoax. I can't assume that. The threat of the threat of damage to your computer system. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they do definitely lie about things happening. That the FBI is looking for you unless you give them $300.
Hmm.
Something like that. And then yeah, they give you a bunch of steps. They're like you have to install this application and do these specific things.
Yep.
So I'm going with A, D, and E.
A, D, and E. Okay.
Let's see.
Yep. Oh, scroll up, scroll up. I see the answer to the third one. Oh, no, 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 there it is. Okay.
You do?
No, no, I'm good. I was seeing things. Okay, yep.
Yeah, you had it?
Yep.
Okay, number 3.
Not leave any trace of its presence nor saves itself to a storage device, but is still able to stay resident active on the computer is known as what? Rootkit.
Hmm. I would go with C, fireless malware.
That was a thought too. Yeah.
The question kind of hints something here, nor does it save itself to a storage device.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's not obvious, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I saw that C. I'm like, is that obvious? Fileless? I thought rootkit save itself to like the OS. Um,
I think it's still on the still if it saves itself anywhere on the OS, it's still on the hard disk or the storage system.
uh, okay.
That's my guess. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Yep. Fileless. Okay.
A rootkit
Okay.
is usually deposited on a system as a file that is then executed upon system load or application launch.
Okay. Dorothy sees an announcement on her computer screen stating that she has been detected performing illegal activities. The message claims that her files have been encrypted to protect them, freezes evidence in the prosecution. Phone numbers presented, and she's encouraged to call, discuss options when she calls. After reading off an ID, this person requests that she pay a fee to avoid prosecution. What has Dorothy experienced? Um, ransomware.
Uh, Files have been encrypted. Yeah, that's a good candidate. Phone number is present. She's encouraged to call.
Pretty much, yeah, they're
See
holding a ransom.
options.
Yep,
Yep.
holding files there until she pays fee.
Yep. I agree. Ransomware. Let's see. Yep. Security admin is reviewing the log of access and login failures. The log is configured to record passwords for failed login attempts from external sources. The administrator notices a set of failed password attempts: Monkey, Princess,
Dictionary tech.
ABC123, QWERTY. I love you. Hey, that looks like the Rocky.U text thing that you use for brute forcing.
Mhm. Oh,
Uh,
well,
r-
yeah,
r-
yeah. Scroll down a little bit. Yeah, it's options.
yeah, that's just my guess.
Okay. Security table log of access and login failures. The log is configured to record passwords for failed login attempts from external sources. The administrator notices a set of password attempts. Um, Definitely not rainbow table because we're not talking about hashing here.
Yeah,
Hybrid
I'm going with
log.
C, brute
Yeah.
forcing.
Just due
Or
to
sorry,
common
I'm going with C, dictionary. Yeah,
dictionary, just due to the common passwords. All right.
yeah.
See what we got.
I mean, yeah, although like the John the Ripper ones, that you have like a giant
Hmm.
basic data set, right? Um,
So wait, so John the Ripper is a dictionary attack type?
John the Ripper is a password cracker,
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's a password. Okay.
and then you can run a text file called the Rocky U word
Yep.
list, and it's on GitHub. I think we can let's see if I can pull it up here. Hopefully it doesn't kill the VM. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, like here's this is on GitHub.
Yep.
You kind of see the same thing. Like it was a giant list of passwords you would run. You would give John the Ripper, and then he just like run through all these passwords.
Yep. View.
Let's see. We answered C.
Yep.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. C is the correct answer. Dictionary attack is performed using a list of passwords.
Or,
A brute force attack would have a series of passwords that were more random but sequential.
oh, yep. Okay. Following are differences between cross-site scripting and cross-site. Go to R if R means ooh, yeah, you really gotta know what that the R means on this one. Like to um
Cross-site requests forgery.
okay, cross-site request forgery. Okay. 1. Jeez, if a lot of these come up, that's gonna be a tough exam here. Go with A. Seems like a good one. Go with A and C.
Okay, let's see here. Plants malware. No. Exploits trust on the client. We don't know. Injects code into web server to poison the content by pulling malicious resources from third-party sites. Success cross-site scripting does not need the client to authenticate to the web server. I think this is true.
Yeah, I gotta brush up on my chapter 1 stuff.
Cross-site scripting exploits the trust a web server has in an authenticated client. No. And then cross-site request forgery request requires that the client be authenticated. Oh yeah, so you couldn't commit forgery if they weren't already inside. So I think D and F are true. I don't know about these ones. Like C could be true, but I don't know. Going with D and F.
Chia.
Okay, so it says why is this one wrong? So cross-site scripting exploits the trust, not exploits cross-site scripting exploits the trust trust a client has in a web server, not cross-site forgery. Well, you got to really know the differences. Wow. Okay. Uh, that I just got lucky.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
that's pretty obvious. If it just says one requires to be authenticated, and the other one says that they don't have to be authenticated. I mean, it kind of made the answers really easy if you kind of just knew that one difference between them.
well, yeah, like the process of forgery is like you have. It's like when you forge someone's signature, that
Yeah.
person is already like authorized or authenticated as the party that is
Yep.
allowed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like kids doing that on their report card or grades. You know,
Yep.
freaking forging their parents' signature
That's true.
on the grade
Okay.
reports. You know,
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah.
that's kind of how I think about it.
That's a good way to think about it. That makes sense.
We are about an hour and 20 in. Just letting you know. We'll finish up these last questions and probably just call it, and then do section two, 3 tomorrow if you want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that after when we're done with the stream.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, took a quick peek at 7. It's D, directory traversal. You can see some directory traversal happening. CD dot dot, moving back a couple folders, going into the etc, and then opening up cat command to open that
Yep.
text. Yeah.
All right. Let's see if that's the correct answer. Correct answer
You
on
gotta be
7 is
kidding me.
A. Command injection.
Let's see here. Did chapter 1 talk about command injection?
I guess it does on this official the official study book, but maybe not in
Uh,
Measures Notes. Maybe it does.
okay. Yeah,
I would.
yeah. Can
It,
you go back to the answer screen? I want to hear to see this explanation. Okay.
Yeah, I guess them performing like commands like here,
Yeah.
right?
Opening it. Yeah.
Indicate there's a command injection going on and not directory traversals. If it just stopped with like a bunch of lines,
Maybe, yeah, that would be directly. Yeah. I think it's part of. There is directly traversal happening, but okay. Yep.
you might get
I got it.
partial credit though. The Sec Plus does do partial credit.
Yeah, that'd be great. Lock file records.
Where are the other ones? Okay, there they are.
Ah, the heck? Could this be buffer overflow? What? don't know on this one.
All right, you got to take a guess. Remember,
I'm just gonna go with D.
go D.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
go. Okay, go ahead.
it's between. Could that be authentication by? I don't.
In all honesty, for me, I don't think any of these are correct outside of A. Like just process of elimination. There's no destruction of data happening. There's no buffer overflow. Like you're not inputting more data than is allowed. 2 plus 3 does equal 5, right?
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
and there's no bypass going on. So I just have to say A just by elimination.
Okay.
It's C. So C is
Yeah.
authentication
Do you
bypass.
know why? Because like it looks like maybe it's. I don't know. I thought it was
So
attempting two passwords.
oh, because they're using SQL injection. Okay, okay. I get what they're saying. I feel like the question could have been worded a lot better.
Mhm.
Uh, or I just poorly read it. One of the two. A log file that records received input from a web visitor contains the following. Ah, okay, okay. Like this is the piece that made the question. There's a log file that contains this, and you, as a system administrator or security analyst, find this in the log file. What type of attack is being done? Authentication bypass.
Okay.
A company has just recently allowed its workers to elect to work from home rather than traveling into a central office each day. The company has issued new laptops to use to these new telecommunicators and then relocated their existing desktops in the office data center. Remote workers are using RDP to connect into their desktop systems to perform all work functions. If RDP is not configured properly, what security issue could arise? Uh, yeah, I would assume A is just by elimination. How about you?
Yeah, I was gonna go with A too.
Let's see. Yeah, right. It's A. All right, last one. Or how many do we had? We got 11, 12, 13. How many?
We already
Uh,
one chapter.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, 20. There's 20.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what's this? We got 10 more if you want to do the
Okay.
10. Otherwise, you can just stop after
Yeah,
on 10.
let's knock out the 10. What is the primary distinction between art poisoning and max spoofing? Uh, First of all, A and B look flipped. Um, might take a guess on this one and say C. To me, A and B seem opposites of each other.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going with B as the answer.
really? Okay.
All right, let's see. Oh, it just still. Oh, it's D. Okay. Our person can use unsolicited or gratuitous. And my English is not that good. Replies.
Uh,
You know what that means?
nope. No, I don't know what that means.
Uh, okay. Fire poisoning can use unsolicited or gratuitous replies, specifically ARP replies for which the local drives did not transmit on an ARP broadcast request. Many systems accept all ARP replies regardless of who requested them. Okay.
Security reviewer notices the following code present on an internal company system: HTML body download. Some dot. This code, if executed successfully, could replace a document with one of the malicious content. What attack vector is most likely pathway by which the code made its way onto an internal company system? Email.
Yeah, I agree. Email being the answer here. It is email. The attack code is HTML, which may have had you looking for a web answer, but remember that most email clients now support and interpret HTML content automatically, which is this is true. You can insert HTML code and your email will showcase the HTML code. You can even embed websites in an email. Uh,
I mean, the big giveaway. I mean, also the dot doc. Document kind of was another
yeah, that's another
big
hint.
giveaway in that. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
CISO needs to learn about threats that are targeting his organization. Several similar organizations have experienced breaches and intrusions in the last month. The CISO is justly concerned that an attack on his organization is imminent. What should the CISO do to improve the security posture quickly? Um, Enroll our employees in social engineering awareness training, maybe. Restrict all digital certificates to have 1 year expiration instead of 10 years. That seems out of the blue. Perform internal audit to verify all deployed systems are in compliance with the company's security policy. Assess threat intelligence feeds from industry specific server.
I'm going C.
Audit to verify all deployed systems are compliance. Company. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I think C is a good one.
Okay, let's see. D is the correct answer.
Really? Why does he need to go see
Access threat
industry?
intelligence feeds from a industry specific service. Okay. Why
Well,
D?
okay, that makes sense because if other companies in his industry, I mean, if I'm reading right, his industry is getting attacked. You might see some. Um, yeah, it makes sense. Yep. If they already got attacked, chances are there's intelligence already out there. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, quickly I guess makes sense. Look at news feeds or news
This is
feeds would
oof,
best be.
this is yeah. I don't like this question, man. They really like you have ran. I don't know. Like the answers didn't really like line up too much with the long questions. Like it really just completely throw you off. But okay. Which is following is a Department of Homeland Security initiative that endeavors to facilitate the open and free exchange of IOCs and other cyber threat information between the U.S. federal government and private sector in an automated and timely manner. What?
I see some
Uh,
clues here. I think
Not SOAR, not R, not. I'm gonna go with AIS.
Does that help?
Yeah. Wait. SOAR.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's the most interesting way somebody describes SOAR.
Security orchestration,
Automation and
automation and
response.
response.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's AIS. What?
Oh. Okay. um.
Automated indicator sharing. There was two automated ones. Wow. Okay. Nice. I assume we'd get some points here. Half a point, maybe.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see why SOAR is wrong. Um.
SOAR is a collection of software solutions that can automate the process of collecting and analyzing logs in real-time data, evaluate it in light of materials from threat intelligence sources, then trigger the response. Like it's just kind of telling us what source is, what SOAR is. It didn't say why
Yeah.
SOAR is wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like a weird. Like, if that was the answer, I was gonna say that's a really weird way to really like word a question for SOAR. And I knew the other ones really didn't make sense. So that's why I'm like AIS. I'm like, it's gotta be something automated,
Yeah.
and I haven't heard of it before, so let me go with that. Um,
All right. Cool. I mean, good to know. And I haven't studied that term. When I was going over these acronyms, I don't remember seeing AIS in there. Let's control F for AIS.
that's your turn. Yep.
Okay, it's there. I don't remember.
Wait, what did TTP mean again?
TTT, TTV,
Yeah,
which I mean, okay, here it is.
tactics, techniques, and procedures. Okay,
And what's IOC?
indicators of compromise. Was that one of them?
Well, it had that in the question.
Oh,
Exchange of
oh,
IOCs.
okay.
All right, let's move on.
A visitor to your company web server was shown an error when they clicked the link to access a resource that was improperly stored. The error message revealed that the DBMS product used by your organization that visited and purchased an exploit from a dark web marketplace. The exploit targets a specific DBMS to extract credentials stored in customer tables. What type of attack is this?
Good question, I guess. If you know what this term means, you
Visited.
can answer the question.
Um,
What do you got, man?
I might. I mean, um, I might go with sequel I.
Yeah, SQL injection.
Yeah. Is this really SQL injection?
Yeah, I don't think anyone says SQLi.
Sorry. It's not a script, not script kiddie. No, I mean it's not path impersonation. Wait, hold on. A visitor to your company's web server was shown an error when they clicked the link to access a resource that was improperly stored. Man, I don't. What the heck?
Okay, I'm going with B.
Okay.
All right, what question is this? 14? Said the correct answer is A. Interesting. I'd argue with B. I still have my arguments. This scenario describes an attack based around a script kiddie. The specifics of exploit are not revealed, So while SQL injection may sound likely, there are many other exploits and attacks that could get the results of the customer credentials. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Ban. Oh, okay.
Tough one.
A hacker finds a flaw while reviewing the stolen source code from a popular application. They craft an exploit to take advantage of the code flaw that grants remote access to a terminal session and target. The attacker uses this exploit to compromise the organization and download sensitive internal documentation. What has just occurred? I might go with cross-site scripting on this one. It's going off of like code and scripts. I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with cross-site scripting on this one. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm going with D. It's B. B is zero-day attack. Oh, stolen source code, popular craft. Okay, they craft an exploit to take advantage of the code. Ah, this is why it's B. Zero-day attack.
Why is it? Wait, why is it zero-day attack?
This little section kind of indicates as to the reason of in the question. Take advantage of a code flaw,
Okay.
right? Kind of goes into detail here. It's an unknown flaw that then is crafted into an exploit to take advantage of that flaw. Hence a zero-day attack because it hasn't been identified yet.
Ah,
It wouldn't be cross-site scripting because or there are no details providing of the actual means by which the exploit operates, so there is no way to determine whether this is a buffer overflow or a cross-site scripting based on the attack. All right.
a hacker finds a flaw. Wait, I get past that. Jim was tricked into clicking malicious link contained in a spam email message. This caused malware to be installed in the system. The malware initiated flooding. Attack soon Dream system and everyone else's in the same local began to receive all transmissions from all members of the network as well as communications from other parts of the next to local members. The malware took a visual condition in the network. Social engineering? Sure, it's talking about all the stuff that happened afterwards, but wait, what? No, no, no. The malware took advantage of what condition in the network? Soon initiate and flooding attack. Soon gym system and every system. Uh, weak. Uh, weak switch configuration.
I am going with D. Yeah, we switch configuration. Because for them to talk, for the malware to go and talk to everyone else on the same local network, right, means that there's some configuration problem, right?
Yeah.
So D sounds like they're. I don't know what ARP queries would do as generally taking advantage right? Using uh, ARP queries and network segmentation is just like your printers have these set of IPs, your IoT devices have these set of IPs, your you know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
And social engineering is like the first section of it.
The first, yeah, like what
Yeah,
happened? Yeah, yep. That almost got me. Yeah, for a second.
answer is D. Yeah, D. All right, 17.
My guys, long questions. An incident investigator is attempting to track down evidence of a network intrusion to identify the breach point and the assailant. From their main workstation, the investigator performs network sniffing and does not see any relevant traffic related to the intrusion. The investigator deploys monitoring tools on a server in the affected department and finds a moderate amount of traffic related to the intrusion, but suspects there's more to be obtained. The investigator then installs a digital tap into the main wiring closet where the ISP connection enters the building. From this vantage point, the investigator is able to determine the source IP of the attacker and identify and the identity of several systems that are currently under remote access by the. What security assessment technique is demonstrated in this scenario? Don't know what you don't think this is really vulnerability scanning. Um,
I'm going with A.
yeah, intelligence fusion. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one too. That's kind of the first thing that came to me.
Watch it be UBA.
Find out.
17 is B. B is
Maneuver? Oh, because he's like starting from. Okay, let's read this. Okay, I get it. Okay, I understand. All right.
Honestly, I was just too lazy to read it. Or uh, too long didn't read TLDR, right?
Yeah.
Um, I feel like questions like these, you kind of have to read the entire thing to get the context, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so unfortunate, but we'll move on. Maneuver is the correct answer, and then we have the explanation.
Security team lead reviews a vulnerability scan report from an evaluation performed over the weekend by his team. He notices that the report lists a critical vulnerability in IAS that needs to be patched immediately. He also reviews the inventory of scanned systems and sees several firewalls, routers, switches, macOS clients, Linux servers. What should the security team lead to this do with this information? I might go with A. Sorry, B. Have the security team patch I'm not sure what IIS is. Where servers. Um, Actually, you know what? Share the results with the oversight. I'm gonna go D.
Um, I see need to be patched immediately here.
Mhm.
So I would go and patch the
Yeah, but what I talk about, he
iOS.
also reviews and sees all this, and what should he do with that information? It's like discarding that first.
Well, with this like this doesn't really mean much.
Yeah,
Okay, you saw some. He also reviews the inventory scans and sees several firewalls. It's like, okay, you see stuff. That's it. You know.
yeah. Yeah, first gas would be patch it up on the servers. Nothing about a false positive. Not sure what's going on with printers. It's gonna be one of B or D, but
Okay, let's see which one
yeah.
it is. It's 18, right? Yeah, 18.
Mhm.
It's A. What? Discard as false positives. Okay, so you're discarded the did not include Windows
I
servers.
freaking knew it. I gotta know what IIS
Oh,
means.
right. Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that
What? Do you know
because
what IIS means?
yeah, the Internet Information Services server that oh, I didn't know that only ran on Windows.
Uh,
Oh, that sucks. Oh well, good to know. Like whenever I see this, I just think Windows. They didn't list anything about Windows here, you know. And if you answer this, you're wrong because it's not a Windows server. I mean, it is a Windows server, and these are not.
these aren't.
You
Yeah.
can't run this on Linux and Solaris
On.
servers.
Yep. Darn.
Yeah, so a
The internal development team has performed an assessment of the reliability, stability, resilience, and security of their newly developed application. The code personnel who wrote the code run a team that performed the live security assessment. What type of evaluation method was used? Um, D, known environment testing. Sure, it's going on with lateral movement. No talk of any reconnaissance happening. Um, sure about integration testing. I'm gonna go D.
all right. Let's see. Yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Last one.
Security manager notices that each time he launches an application from his desktop, it takes upwards of 90 seconds before the application opens. When he tries to open a document that must be viewed through the same application, it opens immediately. The manager inspects the shortcut on his desktop and sees that it points to a folder and file name executable that he doesn't recognize. What is taking place in this situation? Not war driving, no privilege escalation, really nothing about ransomware. B. Malware persistence.
Security manager notices that each time he launches an application from desktop, it takes upwards of 90 seconds before the application opens, but tries to open a document that must be viewed through the same application opens up immediately. Inspects the shortcut on his desktop and sees it points to a folder and a file name. Usually it doesn't recognize. And,
Procrastination.
yeah, malware persistence B. Yep, there we go. Okay, well that's the I think this is the review
Chapter
guide for
1.
the
Yeah.
CompTIA plus S Chapter 1, the review
Whew.
questions.
I mean, you tell me. I mean, God, these were some very long worded questions. I mean, is this what you were seeing on the exam?
Some questions like that. Some questions like the ones we saw here,
Yeah.
we'd see. But like, you can kind of answer them the best of your abilities. Usually you just kind of do the best strategy is just moving to the questions you can almost answer immediately,
Yeah.
and then coming back to ones that are going to take longer. Save you some time.
Yeah.
And you get half points, right? So
Yeah.
so it's not like you're wrong and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, I mean, we'll do section 2 tomorrow, or 3, or well, I guess whenever we go.
Yeah. We could probably. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, yeah. Yeah. We got dragged along this.
Yeah, finding questions was
Other.
just like a pain. Um,
Yeah. That other site with those poorly worded questions. Um.
yeah, these are good. I think these are good questions. Kind of test your reading abilities. All right, well, I mean, that's it for the stream. So, gonna close it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you.